Right, so welcome to module number three. And in module number three, we're going to focus on a couple of the micro skills, focusing on open-ended questions and affirmations. So all the material in this module focuses on that. There's a couple of videos. There are one chapter, chapter four in the book that we're reading, and there's a quiz associated with that. Um, and then there is the assignment. So the assignment is kind of twofold. There's just a basic assignment that you can open up and do by yourself, and it's, I think, pretty self-explanatory. There's a second part of the assignment that requires you to work with your partner and is a case study where you'll be doing a role play. Now, if you're working with your partner and they're a peer in class, then each of you will play the role once as the quote unquote client and once as the helper. And then if you're working just with a partner who's not part of the class, you only have to be the helper. That's the assignment. You'll see the little kind of case study or role play scenario there. So just try to stay in with that, inside of that, and to go. Now, remember that the skills that you are using and learning are in service to the strategy that you're employing, right? So think about that. If this is the first time you're meeting this person, which it would be in this role play, what it is you're trying to accomplish, what is your strategy, right? And you want to think about that. So you want to use the techniques in service of the strategy that you are employing. And that is kind of an important piece. So just kind of keep that in your mind. Now, what you'll be doing, and I do have some basic instructions, pretty straightforward, I think, is that you will be meeting with whomever. I would suggest you use Zoom if you are doing this virtually, which most of you probably will be doing. If you're doing this in person, however you want to record it is fine. Take the recording, upload it to YouTube, and then from YouTube, make it unlisted, not private, but unlisted. If you make it private, I won't have access to it. If you make it unlisted and send me the URL, I will have access to it. 6 minutes is kind of the minimum amount of time you want to go. If you go a little longer, that's fine. If you go a minute or two, not going to be good enough. So just kind of keep that in mind. 6 minutes, it's really not that long, but it might seem that long. So I get that. And that's okay. And then just sort of answer the questions on the worksheet. So the worksheet is, under module three worksheet, it's the assignment. You can pull that down at any time and take a look at that. And I'd recommend you did. I think that would be helpful for you. And do that and then submit that. So what that means is each of you will be submitting a worksheet. And then you can submit the video to me. Now, if you do it as one whole video where two of you are on it, that's fine. If you break it up into two videos, that's fine too. Just make sure you submit it and I'll be able to look at it. So hopefully that will be easier. Now, what I'm going to do is kind of try to run through how to do the uploading to YouTube in case you don't know. I'll kind of walk you through that process. So just give me a minute to get that set up. All right, so I've got up what I need and we're going to go. So I'm sharing my screen, and what you're seeing is my YouTube account. You would need a YouTube account to do this. So I'm not going to go over how to create a YouTube account. If you go to YouTube, it should be pretty self-explanatory. But if you want to create a video, if you want to, I shouldn't say create a video. I mean, it is create, but if you want to upload the video you've created of the role play, what you need to do is when you're in your account, go to create, and it says upload video. Pretty straightforward, right? And so what we want to do is you have to select the video that you're going to go to. So you can do that by going to select files. And let's see if I can just find the kind of here. So here is a video that I created for my other class. So what you would do is you would either pick that one or you can drag it right in there. And so it's going to start to upload. I can then kind of close this down. I don't need it anymore. It's uploading. And it's going to take not too long, but it will start to upload, give you a link, but you have to go through this sequence. So first you want to select. So if you have a playlist, you can put it in there. I do keep a playlist, but you don't have to, not required. It is not made for kids, so you definitely want to choose that. And you want to hit next. And then for this, you could just hit next. And again, for checks, you could just hit next. And here's the key with the publishing, right? You want to make it unlisted, unlisted, okay? Because if you make it private, that you can give me access, but you have to share that with me. And that sometimes is problematic. Unlisted is only the link, only people with the link can watch your video, not searchable. And then if it's public, then everybody can watch it. And we do not, just me want to do it that way. So we would make it unlisted. We save that and then just kind of let it go. And it's already published, so I can share the link. So again, what you can do to share the link is right here is the URL. You can just copy that and send it to me. And that is pretty much all you got to do there. So hopefully that is pretty straightforward for you. Close that out. I'm going to stop sharing my screen. I don't even need this video, so I am going to dump it. Later. Let me stop the share. All right, and that's, I think, everything you need to know. If you have any questions, please, 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 please ask. Thanks. Have a great day, and I will see you on Wednesday.